What if someone could see the future in their dreams? A Japanese woman once claimed exactly that. And many of her predictions came chillingly true. Now her final warning points to July 2025, a devastating earthquake and tsunami that could split Japan in two. This is the story of Ryo Tatsuki and her terrifying 2025 prophecy. Who is Ryo Tatsuki? Born in Osaka, Japan in 1948, Tatsuki was a dreamer. From a young age, she experienced vivid dreams that she would sketch and write about. But in 1999, something changed. Her dreams took on a disturbing new tone and she began to believe they were glimpses into the future. That year, she published a manga titled The Future I Saw. The word manga means comic or graphic novel in Japanese. But this was no ordinary story. Inside were detailed drawings and notes from her dreams about real-world disasters. As Tatsuki began to research her dreams, she noticed an uncanny similarity between her visions and current events. For example, she had a dream about a terrible car accident on a bridge. When she woke up, she drew a picture of the mangled vehicles and the collapsed bridge. Years later, she learned there had been an almost identical accident on a bridge in France. Then she had a dream about a building on fire. She saw flames engulfing a structure and heard screams from people trapped inside. The next day, she saw a news report of a fire at the World Trade Center in New York City. She also predicted the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan and a mysterious pandemic in 2020. All of these events were documented in her manga, years before they happened. But one dream stood out from the rest, the most terrifying of all. In her manga, she describes a powerful earthquake and a massive tsunami set to hit Japan in July 2025. In her drawing, she writes, "Japan will be split in two. Many people will die." She even sketches a map showing the nation breaking apart. Now, you might be thinking this all sounds a bit far-fetched. After all, how can someone predict the future in their dreams? Well, some believe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Tatsuki simply had vivid dreams that just happened to align with real-world events. Others argue there are too many similarities between her predictions and what actually happened. Plus, she made some pretty specific claims. How could she have dreamed of the exact dates of these disasters down to the year? And how could she have known how they would unfold? Regardless of how you feel about her predictions, there's no denying that they've left a mark on Japanese culture. Her story has been featured in numerous TV shows and documentaries, and her books have sold millions of copies. Some people even believe that she's a real prophet. But what about her final prediction, the one about the earthquake and tsunami in 2025? Could it be true? Well, according to some experts, it's possible. The Nankai Trough is a real fault line capable of producing a catastrophic quake. And tsunamis are a common occurrence along Japan's coast. However, there's no evidence that an earthquake and tsunami are imminent. And even if they were to occur, it's unlikely that Japan would split in two. Still, her followers are worried. They're concerned that the worst could be yet to come. In recent years, they've taken to social media to spread the word about Tatsuki's prophecy. And now people all over the world are watching. What do you think? Is this a real warning or just another internet legend? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more stories like this. See you next time.